This is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and today I am unboxing something that was sent to me from Lenovo. Assuming I can find the front of the box. So open up the package, and inside is a laptop-sized box. This is a demo unit that was sent to me by Lenovo, so it might not look exactly like the retail version, but for example, the seal has already been opened here. Inside some return shipping instructions, some review information, and the phone ringing. The first thing you'll see on the top is the Lenovo IdeaPad U150 user guide. So this is the U150 from Lenovo. It's an 11.6-inch laptop with an Intel CULV processor. And the side of the box, there's a little cardboard box with power cable, power brick, fairly small, still two pieces though, and underneath here we have a battery. Sort of an interesting design for the battery here. We'll see how that fits into the laptop in a moment. The battery is a 57 watt-hour battery. It is relatively flat, but it seems to take up a lot more space than some laptop batteries. And then the laptop itself, which is wrapped up in some plastic here. Get the plastic off the cover. I don't know if you can see, but there's sort of a textured pattern here on the cover. You can feel it, and it's sort of a lot of little circles and lines, and it's actually quite attractive. On the base of the unit, you can see where that battery comes in. It's going to stick out a little bit, but not too far. There's also a couple of access panels, which is nice. One large one here, one smaller one here. Not entirely sure what's under each, but that should give you access, hopefully, to the hard drive, the RAM, and possibly other things, such as the wireless card. Let's go ahead and open this up. See what's on the inside. Lots of protective plastic, for one thing. That texture that was on the lid is also sort of on the palm rest area here. It's not quite as pronounced though, so it's a little bit more subtle, difficult to see, and you don't feel it as much with your fingers, but if you go over with your fingernail you can sort of feel that there's some recesses. The keyboard is pretty large. I'd say probably about a full-size keyboard. Small page up, page down arrow keys, full-size shift keys on each side. Keys feel kind of cheap and plasticky, but they definitely bounce back up when you push them. On the top there's a couple of dedicated buttons. There's a power button, a little arrow button here, which I think might be for a system restore, or for a quick start, I'm not entirely sure which, and a mute button to toggle the volume on and off. Two distinct buttons underneath the touchpad. Nice feel to them, I like that, and they're fairly nice looking. I feel like one of the reasons that some companies might go with a single button instead of two distinct buttons is because the single button sort of has a nice aesthetic look to it. It just, I find it tends to be harder to use. And there's a piece of plastic over the touchpad here that mentions that it's multi-touch. That means you should be able to support gestures, including pinch to zoom or two-finger scrolling. Let's see if I can get that. And I'll take that plastic off later. Let's go ahead and plug the battery in. Okay, with the battery in place, You can see it does stick out a little bit, but it's not too bad, and it raises the back of the computer, but just a small amount. Along the sides, we've got, looks like some sort of a monitor switch here, microphone, headphone jacks, 2 USB, Ethernet, power, Kensington lock adapter. Nothing on the back. On the side we've got VGA, HDMI, and another USB port. And I'm looking, but I don't see... Oh, here we go. An SD card adapter in the front. So there you go. That's the Lenovo IdeaPad U150. Just for comparison's sake, I'm going to show you what that looks like next to a 12.1-inch laptop, which is the Asus UL20A. You can see the Lenovo is a little bit thicker because of that bulky battery, but takes up a little bit less space in terms of width, and a little bit less space on length as well. 11.6-inch screen on the Lenovo, 12.1-inch screen on the Asus. This is Brad Linder with Liliputing. Stay tuned to Liliputing.com and this YouTube channel for more information on the Lenovo IdeaPad U150.